welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin at 3 with me, Charlene. There is no need to do a post-mortem of what the Portuguese did and left. The time has come to focus on our heritage and culture. Goa being a part of the Indian Union, Indian laws are applicable in Goa, he said. With heritage and the arrival of Portuguese, Goa already had an exceptional circumstance in place. These incidents are part of history, and conducting a post-mortem over these incidents and blaming anyone is not good for the country, Goa Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai said in an exclusive conversation at Herald TV's Newsmakers program.
There is no need to do a post-mortem of what the Portuguese did and left, says the Goa Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai in an exclusive conversation with Herald TV. Watch.
Then there was some sort of incidents were there. I don't know, need not go to that. An exceptional circumstance was existing here when Christian propaganda is concerned. In other parts of the country, there was no such incidents. But those are part of the history.
Correct.
And conducting post-mortem over that and blaming anybody, that is not good for the country, and I am not believing it. And cultural heritage is concerned, when I visited certain churches and interacted with the people, I found that the Christians and Hindus, the present Christians and Hindus, they are respecting each other and following the customs of our tradition also, irrespective of the caste, creed and other things. That is a good trend is there. Social harmony is concerned. Goa is a super state, we can quote.
Okay, finally we come to another issue where you are directly involved as Chancellor of the University. This is something that you have also expressed very rightly. The Goa University is facing a severe faculty and staff crunch. In fact, in 2017, which was 5 years ago, the vacancy was almost 43%. Out of 161 seats, about 91 seats were filled and rest were vacant. That was also because of certain policies which led to talent from other states not coming in.
Clinton D'Souza, William Rodriguez and Devendra Gaonkar for Herald TV.
An accident occurred at Old Goa on Sunday night, resulting in the death of a woman rider. Following the accident and the public outcry, the North Goa collector suspended the government driver who was allegedly drunk at the time of the accident. The Old Goa police on Monday arrested the driver of the government vehicle, then knocked down 2 scooter riders, killing a woman on the Ribandar Old Goa bypass road on a late Sunday evening after the victim's son demanded stern action against the driver for alleged drunken driving.
North Goa collector suspended the government driver who was allegedly drunk. Old Goa police arrested the driver of the government vehicle that knocked down 2 scooter riders, killing a woman on Ribandar Old Goa bypass late Sunday evening. The victim's son demanded stern action against the driver for allegedly being drunk while driving. As per sources on Tuesday morning, on the orders of North Goa collector, driver of the deputy collector has been suspended. The Old Goa police on Monday arrested the driver of the government vehicle that knocked down 2 scooter riders, killing a woman on Ribandar Old Goa bypass on Sunday evening. The police gave the name of the driver as Nitesh Pandurang Priolkar, 36 years old, a resident of Chimbel, besides registering a case against him under the relevant section of Indian Penal Code IPC, and the police has also arrested the case against him and registered it under section 185 of the Motor Vehicle Act, example for driving the vehicle under the influence of alcohol. The police said that the incident, Priolkar was taken to the hospital for medical examination to check whether he was driving under the influence of alcohol. The report of the medical test is awaited. Police said that adding that the driver is booked under drunken driving. Meanwhile, the deceased son on Monday demanded strict action against the driver for driving the vehicle under the influence of alcohol and killing his mother. He said that Priolkar was driving a government vehicle allotted to the deputy collector, and on the fateful day, he drove the government vehicle under the influence of alcohol. He said that Priolkar is in an attempt to overtake a vehicle rammed into the 2 scooters, including his mother, Pushpa, who died on the spot. He demanded strict action against Priolkar for drunken driving and causing death to his mother.
ओल्ड गोवा प्लाटवर एक इन्सिडंट जाल्लो आयज सांजचो. डेप्युटी कलेक्टराची गाडी हाडून म्हाजी आवय मारली. तो ड्रायव्हर फूल ड्रंक आसलो. ही डेप्युटी कलेक्टराची गाडी ती. तो नॉर्थ गोवा खंयची ती. सारकोच पिल्लो तो ओव्हरटेक करतालो तो. आवय काडून म्हाजी आख्खी बायक चुरो केला तेणें. म्हाजी आवय आतां एक्सपायर जाला. तेंच्यांनी कांयच एक्शन घेवंक ना डिपार्टमेंटान. टो करून फकत गाडी येला आनी कांयच एक्शन घेवंक ना. गव्हर्मेंटाची गाडी म्हणून कितें सूट दिवप तिंका हें सारकें न्हू. तुमच्यांनी कितें तरी एक्शन घेवचें गव्हर्मेंटान.
Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Tense moments were witnessed at Khariwada, Vasco after residents and activists intervened while a joint inspection was being carried out by Mormuga Port Authority and Goa Coastal Zone Management Authority. Activists alleged that the MPA and the government was conniving with Andanis to destroy the people's houses to store coal. Activists said the survey of houses was being conducted without consulting or informing the people.
Tense moments were witnessed at Khariwada, Vasco. Residents and activists intervened while Mormuga Port Authority and Coastal Zone Management Authority conducted joint inspection of houses. Activists alleged that the MPA and the government was conniving with Adanis to destroy houses to store coal.
This fear is there that ultimate goal of MPT, which is turned into MPA and the government, सगळे मेडुल्ले आसा. They are being controlled by Adani, crony capitalist. In घरा मोडपाक, so that final goal तांचो is to use it for storing coal or transportation of coal. So naturally, तुमकां याद आसतली 2016 हांगा ड्रेजिंग अंडरटेक केल्या लोकांक सांगनासतना. Once you take dredging, the sand went off, सगळीं घरां व्हांवून वचपाची. And these fishermen rushed to NGT at Pune and they brought a stay. And then afterwards MPT was fined. So itle zala astana, you are defying. MPT is defying and MPT will not go ahead till there is political तांचे तकले राहत आसा. तो आमकां सगळ्यांक खबर आसा. आयज आमी वालोर दिता हांगासरलो लोकल जो काउन्सिलर आसा मोतीबाब, तो आयलो. He was also there in the awareness program. He also came and he questioned them. He's got the legal status as a people's representative. So today people are aware. And ani ek yaad diung satta that in November 2019 तुम्ही आशिल्ले तेन्ना कोस्टल झोन मॅनेजमेंट प्लॅन ड्राफ्ट आशिल्लो तो एप्रूव जाल्लो in the municipality. All the 25 councillors had unanimously voted and passed and declared this as a fishing village. Zala, why are they now coming again and again to create problems? Because the CRZ notification are there, कायदे आसा ते fishing village आणि dwellings protect करपाक. तुम्ही मोडपाक कित्याक येता? Through the back door.
आज आमची तीन घरा लागले की मीटिंग घालले जे पुणेकर असोसिएशन आम्ही आज मीटिंग घेतली आणि आम्ही तिंगा मीटिंग घालले आणि आमचे किस्तोर बाबा तिंगा सोडो और बाकी येयलो सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक करपाक. पहिले गाडी घेवन कोण इन्स्पेक्शन येता वताय घरा इन्स्पेक्शन करपाक. એટલે सांग कांय खबरच ना आणि कोणा सांगूक ना ताणें इन्स्पेक्शन येता म्हणून. एटलीस्ट लोकांक कळोवपा जाय, नोटीस येवपा जाय, कितें तरी इन्स्पेक्शन करता म्हाका सांगपा जाय. एटलीस्ट वाड्यार कौन्सिलरा पण सांगूं जाय. कांय खबर ना, आमी कांय सांगूं ना तेंच्यांनी. अरे वाड्यार कौन्सिलर आहा ताका तर एटलीस्ट कोण जाय, मल्टीपर्सन कोण बाबा इन्स्पेक्शन येता. लास्ट टायम अशें केलें ताणें इन्स्पेक्शन येयलें आपणा जाय तशें घरांत मेजलें आनी गेलें आनी ताका लागून ती घरां मोडून पावलें. तेंच्या हेंचेरूच नाय घरांचे येता ना थोडे.
फुडें तुमी अलाव करता तांकां
अलाव करपा ना, कशें अलाव करतले? आमकां परमिशन घेवपा जाय. आमी परमिशन दिल्यार तांच्यांनी करपा पडटलें. तेंच्यांनी आपणा जाय तशें जबरदस्ती येवन करूंक जायना. कित्याक आमी वाड्या वयले लोक आहा हिंगा, वाड्या लोक रावता. आमी सगळे वाड्या वयले हिंगाच जालोले, हिंगाच रावता आमी. कितले वर्सां जालें आयज तांकां जावन येवन जाय तशें इन्स्पेक्शन करून कशें करून दितलो आमी दिवपा नाय.
Please give it in writing to your authority, so that authority can also take a view on that.
No, we will give in writing. Suppose you give something in writing to us, some inspection is to be carried out. We are not even aware.
See what I have to say. No? This is inspection that they agree, ask the authority to conduct. Inspection does not necessarily mean that permission is granted.
This is one step towards that.
Of course it is, but there is we have to do a due diligence. First we will see whether it is feasible or not. What is an authority's job is to basically go and check whether it is ecologically, socially,
I
economically feasible.
fully agree. I fully agree. That is the criteria laid down.
Assessment.
Story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
People of Ponda have demanded that speeding vehicle on highway and internal roads be controlled since they cause accidents. They demanded that rumbler strips be installed on the roads. Locals say that the junction, in the absence of rumble strips, have become dangerous for locals who want to cross the road with their vehicles. Few years back, one car driver died in an accident while crossing the junction. This junction has become a death trap due to absence of safety measures to control speeding vehicles.
Pondites demand to control speeding vehicles on the highway, internal roads, causing accidents. Locals demand immediate installation of rumbler strips. A junction has become a death trap in the absence of safety measures to control speeding vehicles, alleges locals.
आमी हांगा आतां कवळे खडपाबान जंक्शनाचेर आसा. पणजे टू मडगांव वचपाच्यो ज्यो हायवेच्यो गाडी येता त्यो इतल्या स्पिडीन येता, धवळे वचपाच्यो त्यो इतले स्पिडीन येता की जेन्ना स्कुटर्स किंवा हे क्रॉसिंग करपाचो प्रयत्न करता तेन्ना एक्सिडेंट जावपाचे चड चान्सीस आसा आनी खुबशे एक्सिडेंट हांगा जाल्ले आसा. तेन्ना एक्चुअली हो जो रोड आसा तो अंडरपास जावपाक जाय आशिल्लो, जो ब्रीज आसा तो कंटिन्यू जावपाक जाय आशिल्लो, तो जावना. पण तरी सुद्दां जे नॅशनल हायवे आसा आनी जे PWD मिनिस्टर आसा ताणें हातून पर्सनल लक्ष घालपाचें आनी हो जो अंडरग्रावंड तरी हे करपाक जाय किंवा हांगा रम्बलर्स घालून जे एक्सिडेंट आसात ते न जावचे म्हणून रम्बलर्स घातल्यार एटलिस्ट ट्रकांची किंवा गाडयांची स्पीड कमी जातली आनी जे स्कुटरवाले जे क्रॉस जाता ह्या खडपाबाना वयल्यान शॉर्टकट कवळे वचपाक वता तांकां थोडीशी रिलीफ मेळटली. एक्सिडेंट न जायनासतना ते आपले क्रॉसिंग करूं शकता. रम्बलर्स घातल्या नंतर स्पीड कमी जाल्ल्या कारणान स्कुटरवाले सेफ जातले अशें म्हाका तरी दिसता.
हांगा क्रॉसिंग म्हणून कांय तशें बोर्ड बी काय लायलें
ना हांगा हय तेच एक क्रॉस रोड आसा तेन्ना एटलिस्ट PWD नॅशनल हायवेचे हें जाता त्यांची जबाबदारी आसा की क्रॉसिंग आसा तेन्ना स्लो वचचें असो एक बोर्ड आसता प्रत्येक क्रॉसिंगाचेर, तोवूय हांगा ना. तेन्ना तसो एक बोर्डूय हांगा लावचो नॅशनल हायवे क्रॉसिंग बोर्ड.
हांगा तेंच आहा मरे हेजे पयलू एक रातच्या 8 सुमार एक्सिडेंट जालो
हांगसर जाल्ला म्हणजे एक्सिडेंट
काय कवळे रस्ते तिकडे येवपाचो कितें 8 चलता असो आनी टेम्पो जो कितें तसो वयतालो
एक्सिडेंट जालो.
फाटीं एक हांगा एक्सिडेंट जालो. एक भुरगो जो आसा तो फर्मागुडी वयल्यान येवन भितर कवळे वतालो आनी एक ट्रक आयलो आनी ताका एक्सिडेंट जालो. तेन्ना असले जे हें आसा ते जर आमी प्रोटेक्ट करतले आनी जे एक्सिडेंट न जावचे पासून जर प्रिकॉशन घेतले जाल्यार रम्बलर्स किंवा जो हो रोड आसा तो अंडरग्रावंड करचो आनी कवळे वचपाचे जे रोडा खातीर एक प्रोविजन करचें अशें नॅशनल हायवे कडेन हांव मागतां.
हांगा हो रोड आतां हॉटमिक्स जाला आनी थोडो वायड रोड आसा. हे आमच्या हो रोड आमचो वाय जंक्शन टू बेतोडा हे जंक्शनाच्या हांगच्यान रोड आहा थंयच्यान स्पीड ब्रेकर ना. एक आसा तो फक्त बाबे प्रभुल्या घरा फुडें 2 आहा आनी हांगा स्पीड ब्रेकर ना. ते कला मंदीर तुमकां दिसता हांगा ते कला मंदिराचेर वचलो भितर जाल्यार कितलेशेच वेळ रावचें पडटा. आनी हांगा पयर म्हाका दिसता 3 एक्सिडेंट जाल्या. पयर शेनवार रातचोय जाला आनी इतले फास्ट हांगा भुरगे गाडयो चलयता. ही म्हाका दिसता रेस ट्रॅक जाल्लो आसा. पयर एक रातचे जाण्टेल्याक उडयलो एक ड्यूक्स बायकान काळी आनी ती गेली ती रावली सुद्दां ना. तर ही डेथ ट्रॅक जाल्लो आसा तेन्ना म्हाका मागता तांचे पैकी रम्बलर्स तरी घालचे. एक जंक्शनां हांगा 5 जंक्शनां आसा 5 आनी 5 रम्बलर्स तरी घालचे आनी मेन हांगा एक झेब्रा क्रॉसिंग जाय. ह्या भितर कला मंदिरा जर वतलो जाल्यार दोनूय सायडीन 1-2 रम्बलर्स तरी जाय कित्याक मातशी थंय स्पीड कमी जातली. जाल्यार कोण बाबडे प्रोग्राम बी पळोवपा वता पळय तांचो हांगा लास्ट प्रोग्राम जातलो भितर वचचे पयलीं. तेन्ना मागणी आसा सरकारा कडेन, मागणी आसा आमच्या नवनिर्वाचीत आमदार कडेन बाब रवी नायक हांचे कडेन कित्याक जाता तितले बेगीन हांगा हें लक्ष घालचें, आमकां स्पीड ब्रेकर घालून दिवचें आनी आमच्या लोकांचें रक्षण करचें.
मातशें डांबरीकरण केन्ना जाता?
हें डांबरीकरण जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता एक म्हयनोभर जातलो.
तेजे पयलू हें आशिल्लें हांगा रम्बलर
तेजे पयलीं हांगा कांयच नाशिल्लें. तेन्ना हे रोड आतां सुळसुळीत जाल्ले कारणान ह्या भुरग्यांक स्पीड मारपाक मेळटा आनी मेन म्हटल्यार हे भुरग्याच्या फाटल्यान नंबर प्लेटी आसना, ह्या भुरग्यांक लायसन आसना आनी ह्या भुरग्याच्या गाडयांचे डॉक्युमेंटूय आसना. तेन्ना जर ट्रॅफीक डिपार्टमेंट हांगा रावत जाल्यार तांकां भरपूर चलन मेळटलें दिसता म्हाका. हांगा रावत जाल्यार हे जंक्शनाचेर आनी बेतोड्याचेर रावपाचें कित्याक हे भुरग्यां कडेन गाडयांचे डॉक्युमेंट्स ना आनी बिंदास जाता कित्याक एक्सिडेंट केल्यार रावना त्या खातीर रावना. एक्सिडेंट करता आनी हे पळयटा
स्पीड मारता तालाव दिता
स्पीड मार तांकां तालाव दिवपाक कांयच ना तांचे कडेन नियोजन कितें आसा स्पीड पळोवपाक कितें स्पीड लिमीट कितें आसा कांय ना हांगा हेका स्पीड लिमीटूय ना स्पीड लिमीटूय बोर्ड ना स्पीड ब्रेकरूय ना रमलर्सूय ना हे डेड ट्रॅक जाल्लो आसा हो सामको रेसींग ट्रॅक जाल्लो आसा भुरग्यां खातीर आजचो.
It is Sanjay Naik for Herald TV.
In a swift and commendable interstate operation, Panjim police nabbed a security guard who stole electronic items from Herald TV office at Santome, Panjim and fled the state. The security guard, Ranjan Taid, native of Assam, who was relieved from his service on March 31st, entered the office of Herald TV on the intervening night of 6th and 7th April 2022 and stole 2 cameras, 1 laptop, camera batteries, chargers and LED lights, all worth Rs 2 lakhs. All the goods have been recovered from the accused.
The accused has been remanded to 5 days police custody and further investigations are on. The Panjim police team which cracked the case consists of PI Suraj Gawas, PSI Mayur Panchikar, Head Constable Nitin Kankar, Police Constable Armiya Gurai and Police Constable Sayesh Uskaikar. Accused Ranjan Tide, who was employed as a security guard for Herald TV, was sacked after he was found misusing the computers and internet in the office. Angry at this move, Ranjan entered the office on 5th April while the staff were at work on the pretext of using the toilet and left a window open. On the intervening night of 6th and 7th April, he entered through the window and stole electronic equipment. Tide had told his colleagues that he was leaving for Kolkata on the Amravati Express on 7th April 2022. When he switched off his mobile, he became the main suspect in the theft case. When intimidated, Panjim police immediately swung into action and tracked the mobile of a friend who was traveling with him in the same train. They intimated Andhra Pradesh counterparts who in turn intimated the railway police who nabbed him in bogie number 9 of the Amravati Express. He was arrested and kept in Vijayawada police station. Panjim police then sent a team to Vijayawada and brought Tide to Goa.
Mumbai City FC scripted history on Monday night when they beat Iraqi Air Force club 2-1 in a Group B tie at the King Fahd Stadium in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. With the win, Mumbai City FC became the first ever Indian club to win an Asian Champions League match. Rahul BK, a local Mumbai lad, sweetened the night by scoring the winner.
Mumbai City FC scripted history on Monday night when they beat Iraq Air Force Club 2-1 in the Group B tie in Saudi Arabia. With the win, Mumbai City FC became the first ever Indian club to win an Asian Champions League match. Rahul BK, a local Mumbai lad, sweetened the night by scoring the winning goal. The 3-time AFC Cup champions Hamadi Ahmed scored his first in the 59th minute before Diego Mosirso in the 70th minute in the penalty converted from the spot of Rahul BK's header in the 75th minute did the job. Mumbai had lost their opening match to Al-Shabaab 0-3. After a flawless first half substitute, Hamadi Ahmed gave 3-time AFC champions Air Force Club the lead before Mumbai City FC railed through with the goals from the Mauricio and BK to seal the historic win at the King Fahd, that international stadium in Riyadh. Air Force Club asserted themselves in the game from the early minutes, spinning Mumbai City FC deep into their own half, but the Iraqi side could not convert their chances. The goal finally came for the Air Force Club 7 minutes later when a swift acting move deep in Mumbai City FC's half saw the Iraqi side take the lead after Ahmed coolly netted the ball into the back of the net from inside the 6-yard box. Mumbai City FC, however, were not to be denied when they were awarded a penalty in the 70th minute following the Ali Khadim's foul in Mauritius, with the Brazilian making no mistake to convert from the spot. The equalizer proved to be a turning point in the game as BK doubled Mumbai City's head and lead, heading to the home textbook corner from Jahu to seal the game and a historic 3 points. Mumbai City FC will aim to build on the win with they play UAE's Al Jazeera on Thursday, while Air Force Club will be hoping to bounce back against Saudi Arabia's Al-Shabaab FC. It's Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Illegal sand mining continues in Thirakol River, where thousands of cubic meters of sand is exacted every day. Since sand mining is banned in the state, the activity of extracting sand is mainly carried out during the night, beginning from midnight, which continues till sunrise. Due to constant extraction of sand, the level of the Thirakol River has gone while endangering the villages located close to this river, right from Patradevi, Torshe, Ugwe, Poraskade, which further continues till Devsu, Kiranpani and Keri.
Herald on site. Illegal sand mining continues in Thirakol River, where thousands of cubic meters of sand is extracted every day. The activity of extracting sand is mainly carried out between midnight to sunrise. Due to the constant extraction of sand, the level of the Thirakol River has gone up, enraging nearby villages of Patradevi, Torshe, Ugwe, continuing to Devsu, Kiranpani and Keri.
आज कितले दीस हे हांगाच्यान रेंव काडून आमची जमीन हांगा कबार जाल्ले हे जमनीचेर आमी नज म्हटल्यार आमी वर्साचे पोडगी आमी भरतात खंय मिरसांगे लायतात आनी कितें लायतात त्या शिवाय आमचे माड आहात पण हे आमी 2010तल्यान कंप्लेनी दिवन वाजेले सारके कोर्ट करपाचो का कितें करपाचें कांयच कळना आमी कोर्टाक निवेदन चालू आसतना सुद्दां हे आयज इतली अंधाधुंदी करतात ताका लागून राती आमी पळोवपाक गेले जाल्यार खरेंच हांगा जात्रा कशी भरलेली होती 50 ते 60 होडये हांगा भरलेले आसले न्हयत आनी पुलिसांचो रिपोर्ट पावता थंय होडयेच ना म्हणून ताका लागून म्हाका दिसता अशें आमी आतां कोर्टाक आमकां घालचें पडटलें की हे जे अधिकारी आहात ते हेचेर कारवाई करतात का ना ताका लागून आमी 100 नंबराक फोन मारून हांगा आफोवन प्रत्यक्षात तांकां दाखोवन दिले की हांगा आतां रेंव भरलेली आहा का ना ती सांग होडी तेंची स्टार्ट जाता म्हणून आमी बॅटरी घालून ताका भरलेली होडी दाखयली ते भैया आमचेर गुरगुरान मारपाक कशें येता ते दाखयले ताका भितरल्यान आपले होडयेंत कितें आसलेलें आमचेर भिरकोटान मारताले ताका लागून हेचेर आमच्या मामलेदारान डेप्युटी कलेक्टर पुलीस आनी हे कोस्टलाचे पुलीस हेंच्यांनी तेचेर कारवाई करप अत्यंत गरजेचें आहा ना जाल्यार हेंच्या विरुद्ध आमकां हेचेर परते आमकां कोर्टान हेंच्या विरुद्ध केस दाखल करची पडटली
हे सगळे इशू हेंचे सगळ्यांचे मिला म्हणजे अशे इन्वॉल्व आहा कशें दिसता पुलीस डेप्युटी कलेक्टर बीन तेंच्या वांगडा
आतां पळय हे आसता ते तेंचे भायले बरें आसता पूण जेन्ना इतले आमी कोर्टाक बी घालून हे चालू आहा म्हणटकच ते कोर्टाचो सुद्दां एक अवमान करता अशें आमकां दिसता ताका लागून आतां कितें ना आनी हय हे कोर्टान आतां सोदून काडपाची अत्यंत गरज आहा ना जाल्यार ही जमीन आमच्या काही दिसान नाच जातली.
Smita Polji for Herald TV.
Goa State Industries Association President Damodar Kochkar raised the issue of pathetic road conditions in various industrial estates. Even after the formation of the new government, Kochkar claimed that the government's apathy towards industries continue. Kochkar pointed out that after GSIA raised the issue, the government had released Rs 5 crores out of the Rs 10 crores which was allotted to GIDC for infrastructural improvements in the industrial estate. While the government took 3 months to release the tender, the work has halted due to code of conduct and has still not begun.
Goa State Industries Association President Damodar Kochkar raised the issue of pathetic road condition in the industrial estate. Kochkar claims that the government's apathy towards industry continues. The government released 5 crore out of 10 crores which was budgeted to the GIDC. The work has halted due to the code of conduct and still not begun.
This is regarding the road conditions of industrial estate. Last in November, when CM had repaired all the roads of the state, we had raised the question that why industrial roads were not done. And I had released the press note, and all newspaper had taken it as a frontline news. And then subsequently what they did is they released the 5 crore amount which was budgeted for IDC for infrastructural improvements in the industrial estates. Out of 10 crores, they released only 5 crore. So we had given the priority wise which industrial estate roads to be taken on a priority basis, in which Kunai was also one of the place where the road condition is so horrible that even all the employees, laborers had sat on a rasta roko because the road conditions is so horrible. And it took them 3 months to release the tender, and unfortunately before the opening of the tender, the code of conduct came in February. So they said that soon after the code of conduct, the work order will be released. Now code of conduct is removed. Almost 1 month has passed. I have been following up daily with everybody, but this procedure is such that they had made one provision in which when the tenders were quoted, if any tenders were quoted below 20%, these were clubbed together and chairman were given power to decide whom to be given for whatever reasons. And because of that, what these people did, since till now the chairman is not there in GIDC, so they suggested, technical team suggested one person to be given. So a file went to secretary said why it is to be given. Again the file came back. By the time this GIDC gave the reply, the industry secretary itself changed. So I don't understand how long we have to suffer for this.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.